Pisces. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you are new to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you're having a good day wherever this finds you in the world. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. As you can see, a card has already come out. Welcome to your Pisces Tarot, Pisces Love Tarot, Love Reading, Love Messages. A reading where we're going into thoughts, feelings, intentions, what you might need to know or don't see coming. Pisces. This is happening. Your energy is here in the Hangman. Wow. Okay. I think the Devil in Reverse has come into every single reading this week. I still want to move the deck some more, but this is already what's coming through. And I just want to validate something here right off the bat. This person that you're either having complications communicating with or you're not talking to, there's just like a pause. Somebody's waiting for somebody else. What's going on? It's really validating, first of all, with the Hangman here, which is your energy. And it is around timing. As you can see with the deck I'm reading from today here at the Tarot Closet, here on the Hangman, your energy, your major arcana, we have maple leaves. Those are about change. Clearly, it's like getting new perspective. You know, it's seasonal. It's like we're waiting on this caterpillar here in the cocoon to come out of there and go into the death card energy and transform into a butterfly, right? This is connected to love, by the way, maple leaves, first of all, and obviously around change. And it's a validation for me that there's some timing going on here. And something's going on. It's kind of like an only time will tell energy. There may even be some indecision going on. But I kind of feel like there is. And it is connected to the Seven of Cups, as you can see, in the partnership placement, which is a Scorpio energy. And that's really validating around some things that you need to look at. I feel like you are. But also this person. It's like commitment issues kind of energy. And look, there is a frog here in our Seven of Cups today. And it is also connecting with the Queen of Swords with some truths that need to be seen, first of all. So one could say like things that maybe you need to look at. It's connecting with your energy of the moon. And specifically here with the Hangman. But it's in the partnership placement, so it's validating that everybody's here. This is somebody that I feel like there's still obviously a bond and a connection here, and it's really validating with the first card out of the deck, the Bond card. Literally in your first placement. But it's also connected to the Queen of Swords as some truth that you are wanting. It's a Libra energy, which is, Libra energy connected to Venus, the planet of love, and a Venus energy. So this truth here that you can see, look at, as the moon is being revealed. There's like the spider is holding up a moth to it. It's like a moth to a flame. Interesting. Wanting some truth, needing some truth for yourself, getting some clarity about, I want to say where you are and maybe what you're planning or you want to do, because we're also seeing the Devil in reverse, and that can be a detachment, of course. But also around this person, we are looking at where their energy is very strong, the Page of Cups energy, which can be an emotional immaturity. It's sort of like a student energy, but around possibly some new beginnings. And I use that loosely because we're just right here in the beginning and I want to bring in some more. But it is connecting also to the Devil in reverse, the major arcana energy. That is a Capricorn energy. And that's also somebody getting out of shadow. And it's connecting here with the Eight of Pentacles, the minor arcana energy of sort of like the groundwork. What they're trying to do. Ace of Wands, by the way. This like urge, this idea, like, it's around the energy of love. It's around the relationship and some movement. Ingenuity is here also, as you can see. The corvid family bird, so crow, raven, is here with the stick, like as you can see inside this tree stump, trying to get something out. Page of Cups, Ace of Wands, Devil in Reverse, Eight of Pentacles. It's like, have the conversation. And some truths. Getting the truth out around themselves, but to you. Whether it's just here in the reading today or the communication is going to move. And here's what I want to say about that. And this just got left behind. The Knight of Cups. Okay, interesting. More of the emotional energy. Scorpio energy, by the way. There's the moths, look, leading here to the cup. Right here with the Queen of Swords, where it is as well. So the truth here, that's what's in that cup. Around feelings. Also, is it around feelings about where you are, where you were heading, or the possibilities of the future? Yeah, because there's still a connection here. But what I wanted to say, and well, first of all, just remind you where you are in your relationship and what kind of connection this is very specific to you. So, you know, whether you're just not talking at all or you're just having complications talking, whatever. And also, whether you're here in real time or not is kind of moot for me, because trust the timing of when you're finding your readings. They're finding you and what you might need to see or hear, because that's the timing around it. So don't worry whether it's real time or it's months or years later. But what I want to tell you is here in real time, as I channel for you, is coming out of the full moon lunar eclipse energy, first of all, and that moon energy tied to you. And we are in Mercury retrograde under you, Pisces. And things are surfacing, things are unfinished, things that are unsaid, emotions that have been hidden, emotions that have been all over the place or whatever. It's surfacing here. Somebody here is getting out of the shadow energy. There's like trying to find a way to either open up and communicate if you're around each other, or completely come back in and communicate. And you're hearing it here anyway. So, but this energy, it's like the window of opportunity is kind of long, you know? And you can't really deny the energy anyway. It's just going to kind of grab us all, isn't it? And things are just going to start surfacing, truths that might be hard to look at. So again, for you, connecting with this timing and where is it going and needing to look at the Seven of Cups of this person that is obviously struggling around commitment to some degree with you and what you need to see here. With this person that I feel like you're still connected to, you're both still connected to, but perhaps some of you maybe want to detach or even a pin in it, whatever. But again, it's also around this person here and this page energy, which could be, which is an emotionally, maybe I say emotionally young, but like, you know, it's student kind of energy. So trying to figure it out with the Ace of Wands, like how to move toward having the conversation is also here. And it's just, yeah, the energy is like pushing them in that direction. The Seven of Wands. Here, interesting with the Seven of Cups. Obviously, that's a 77, and for me, that's really strong around getting on a new path. So whether it's a path together or it's a path apart or it's a path you're staying apart, if that's the case for you, it's here. And I just want to validate that energy of the Seven of Wands as well. It's sort of like a kind of protecting your heart energy. You know, the wand energies around the relationship. Again, it's the energy of love, and it's connected to somebody who's been in the Seven of Cups energy for maybe a while for some of you. Oh my gosh. The Death card is here. Now, this isn't an immediate, it's over. Maybe it is for some of you. And that definitely can be the case. But what I want to validate a lot of things here, Scorpio energy, when you come out of the Hanged Man, this is where you go into the Death card. And that's an energy of some major changes and some rebirth and some transformational energy. So it's a really strong validation of this energy. How many times can I say it? Of coming out of the Hanged Man, which is around timing, getting perspective, getting out of indecision, And going here into this death card energy around some changes, some moving on energy, perhaps in reverse. So it is really clear for some of you, that's what this is about. And I feel like you already know that if that's where you are. But the Devil in reverse, the detachment, the Death card, the Hangman, being honest with yourself, literally 7 of Cups, Queen of Swords. With this connection, this person that you're still feeling connected to. And maybe you are. Again, it could be for some of you, you're even around each other. But the other thing I want to validate around the Death card is, you could say, the death of the ego kind of energy that comes with that. And this person who, for some of you, might be connected to the past. It could be recent, or again, they're around you. But it's also a higher vibe energy and getting out of some ego and coming here with some kind of truth. 3 of Cups is in reverse. That is a Cancer energy. The Moon is here. I tell you what has been hidden here in the Moon? What is about to be revealed? Well, again, it's really clear for me, just even in connecting with the 7 of Cups and the Hangman for you, some things that you have been wanting to look at. Obviously, some unseen things here. And the Moon, your major arcana energy, Pisces, connected to you. And the Moon connected to the tide, the emotions, ruling the tide. Yeah. And gosh, it's just so strong. And again, coming, out of all this energy of the full moon lunar eclipse with this Mercury retrograde, is just really clear. And this is also where they are. That's the thing. This is like being revealed to them as well. We're all in this energy, and it wants to be your overall energy today. The truth of like what's happened, where things are, things that they have been hiding from you, coming to light. What's been in the dark here, it's coming to light. It's coming to light for sure around this person. It's coming to light for you. And there we go. Ace of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse. This is, no, I guess that's not yours. It just wanted this one. The Queen of Pentacles, the Star in reverse, the 10 of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Swords in reverse. Are we done? The Knight of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands. It's the bottom of the deck. Here with the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Swords. Yeah. So some truth here you've been waiting for is coming. And for some of you, I just want to validate if this is connected to the feelings. I mean, here they are. They're being revealed in the Ace of Cups. What's been here in the Moon? The truth is coming here. For some of you, this also might be feelings around next level, which could be obviously around the long-term energy of the 10 of Pentacles. So whether you were there or something you were working on, or it was future possibilities. That is a really long-term energy. It's a Virgo energy. And look, there's even a bear in here. It's like kind of like around wake-up energy. And there are also turtles in the Ace of Cups, which are slow. One of them is coming here to help the other turtle who's on their back. They can't get up themselves. Interesting. And you're in this energy, Pisces, as well as Cancer and Scorpio. It's all the water energy. Look, the cup is just totally overflowing here. So this truth about feelings, this truth about what's been going on, this truth about where you've been and what is possible here, should you still be on that path, because some of you are in this energy really of just looking at this closer, is all happening here. It's happening here in the reading. It's coming to you. And I just want to validate, if you can see each other, there's definitely an emotional, especially if it's at like a family gathering, a party, a wedding, a dinner, a birthday party, friends gathering, like where there's other people around. Things are coming out there, you know. And all this pentacle energy is also, look at this, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, actually. It's moving. Even your deck alone is moving, but it's moving the energy. Ace of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. The energy is really strong. It's undeniable around the relationship, and it's undeniable around commitment energy. So what does that mean for you? Has it been around physical and or platonic marriage, moving in, maybe even a family energy with this person? This truth that I feel like you've been waiting for, that you also want to be honest with yourself, is coming here. And again, we're looking at this buildup of this 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Like that is, look, the 4 of Pentacles is here. And it's wanting to go really interesting where it is. Look, with the Devil in reverse and the Page of Cups. So this energy of long-term energy is still here, but obviously whatever's been going on in this energy, it's a Capricorn energy. It could be around money. It could be around other relationships. It's still here, like the connection and the long-term energy. But there's definitely some looking into yourself, things you need to look at. It's here. This person is. It's undeniable. And it's also, again, around this intense energy as we're in your season, Pisces, under Mercury retrograde. I mean, there's so much I want to tell you astrologically, and it's just something I don't go too far into in readings, because then it's just like it can get, it could go on for like an hour. I'll just tell you that even now in the next days, if you're here in real time, but again, even if you're not, really, it's when you're here, you're hearing what you need to hear, right? There is this super strong energy anyway for a while of unfinished things and unresolved emotions, all of that surfacing and getting answers and decisions being made. So it could be that some of this for some of you is like really happening pretty fast around this person, whether it's together or just you. It is really what's going on here. Now, I want to validate with this Page of Wands in reverse, specifically connecting to ingenuity and 10 of Pentacles. It's more of that energy of like trying to figure out how to move toward it. It's a validation for me of definitely some commitment issues around long-term energy. But it's also somebody who hasn't let that go or let you go. But what is the wait? How long has that been going on? You know, is what they're revealing going to be in time? Is what you're revealing to yourself exactly what you needed for moving on, should you want to? The Ace of Pentacles is in reverse, and it's a validation again around whatever has been happening here, because that is next level. It's the earth energy, and it's for sure around, you know, moving forward and next level kind of energy. So for some of you, if this has been around platonic and or physical, getting more serious, hearing how they feel, or it's been around just a deeper commitment and committing to something longer term. It could even be including like moving in or marriage, all of that energy, of course. It's going to be really specific for you. But somebody here is getting out of shadow and ego and fear, I feel like, and getting some truths. And yeah, they're being revealed here. And I feel like if you can see each other, they're being revealed. It just might be kind of an emotionally intense. That's what I want to say. So the 10 of Cups is here in reverse. Also the Star. Really validating energy for me around things not really being worked out, whatever's been going on. Some of you may have had, you know, some of you may have had a tower moment with this person. It's kind of weird when I was, before I was getting into your reading, I was just kind of moving decks around and whatever. And I kept seeing the tower. So I think that's really interesting. So that's where you are before you get into the Star, which is in reverse. And that's kind of an energy around not knowing, I feel like, and not communicating or not communicating clearly. It's definitely around this person. There is a slow energy around that. Look, the Knight of Pentacles is also here. And the Ten of Cups in reverse, really validating if you were in that energy, you know, of life together, or even if that's including like introducing families or blending families, or you were working on it, or it was the possibility that something did stop, or you've stopped having the conversation about it, you know. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow-moving energy, definitely requiring a lot of patience, which you might be running out of here. It's here with the Knight of Swords, so these two knights together. Also, the Knight of Cups is here, so we actually have Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. We're missing the Knight of Wands. But this reversal energy is also an energy around some things I feel like that were said. Again, it can be that you've already had some kind of intense conversations, but I definitely feel like there's one on the book here, Pisces. And yeah, it's pretty strong. But more importantly, more than anything, I would say that it's also the conversations you're having with yourself, and the intuitive energy around you, of course, is just incredibly strong. And trusting your intuition about what it is you want to look at, what it is you need for yourself, perhaps from this person. And again, should you be here with 1 foot, 2 feet out the door? Three of Wands, by the way, this person you're waiting on, it's expansive. It can be literally around travel. It's coming together. And it's right below the Three of Cups in reverse. Mercury and Cancer energy, which is a very emotional energy. And yeah, this reversal energy, super validating around a pretty emotional conversation. A pretty emotional conversation here. It's just really, yeah, it's clear. Okay, I want to bring in some oracle, which I'm not reading in reverse. The cards today are like, here. Very right before me energy. There we go. The bottom of the deck. Wide open. You're ready to get out of the cycle that's been here. Look at the arms wide open. What is that song? Wide open. What is it? Wide open. I hear it in my head. I can't decipher it. Anyway, there's healing energy here. Look, somebody's standing here on a rock formation with their arms and looking up at the sky and saying, I'm ready for this I'm ready to look at this. I'm ready for this to change. I'm ready to clean house. It's also here around this person cleaning house. Look, heal the gut, heal the, ouch, I almost said heal the gut. I'm in that energy all the time, but specifically right now. So maybe somebody here needed to hear, but heal the ouch. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just really connected with cleaning house, heal the ouch. It's just it's very much around your healing. But I also want to tell you around all the things that are surfacing, the emotional energy around this person and what they need to do to make things right, whether that means together or apart, or you just need to hear it. Slow and steady. It's right on the other end of the Knight of Pentacles, which is kind of buried now. But yeah, I mean, it is an energy of patience. It's timing. It does connect to you and this person. But again, Pisces, it's just so connecting me to you. Slow and steady, heal the ouch, cleaning house, wide open, the moon, you know, of bringing things to light, truths to light, what you need to see. And for some of you, what you need to release. Making a choice. Oh my gosh. This has been really prominent in the readings this week as well. The making a choice energy around timing, of course. And you, I feel like. Obviously, the two of you. Where is this going? Look at this. The last two oracle here, Sacred Pool, because you're ready for things to move. And Compass, which is a compass, you know, and you hold it up and it's like, ding, 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 this is the way to go. Listening to yourself and this quietness, look, of the Sacred Pool in the water. the emotional energy, also a divine energy and a healing energy. Look at all the rainbow energy here. It's an 11. It's a master number. It's new beginnings, listening to yourself. The next path here, the change, connected to the 5th chakra as well, the throat chakra. So just even what you're, this is banging on my heart. I don't know if you heard that as I was saying that. Communicating with yourself, I want to say, in your source, God, Goddess, the universe, the divine, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. What does that mean for you in making a choice for yourself? It's just really super clear. And again, I just want to validate that energy together. Should that be something, an energy that you are still in? Because it's pretty strong around this energy, this astrological energy, but the energy of the reading today, that, yeah, if you can see them, you know, it's going down. And the likelihood of taking that window of opportunity, of communication, and the next time is strong. Of just sort of, here they are, you know, and just hearing some truths. Regardless, they're definitely coming through here today. And here are some love messages from your person. So this is all coming from higher self. The Tarot Closet love messages. And by the way, just a reminder, if you hear my readings, my voice, my words, even if they're another voice, you know what I'm saying, anywhere but here on my verified channel on YouTube, keep those emails coming. It's in my video description on the About Me page because it means people are stealing. And we're on top of that. So thank you to those of you that have, by the way. Here's the truth. My biggest mistake was to think that I'll be okay without you. I'm not, and I never will be. So I want to return, but I'm a big chicken. To what degree? Communication only? Is there a major separation? It's specific for you. I want to be the reason for your sweetest dreams. Slow and steady, connecting to the moon, the dream energy. An apology here. I'm sorry I ghosted you. For some of you, that was literally around, yeah, like communication, not responding or pretending they don't see you if you saw each other. It's definitely connecting. I have not moved on. I'm lying. For what we've been through and for what we can still be, let's give our love one more chance. Interesting. Whoa. Come on, moon. Right in between heal the ouch and cleaning house. What do you find when you clean the house? You know, you find dust balls that need to be swept away. You find things you thought you lost. You find things you didn't know you had. You complete me when we parted. A part of me left with you. These are higher self messages, Pisces. I wasn't even looking when I found you. You are my destiny. I'm thinking of you right at this moment, Pisces. This longing for you is intense. I think this is the last one. Yeah, the bottom of the deck. You didn't deserve how badly I treated you. It's right here with I'm sorry I ghosted you. That's an 8 of Cups energy, Pisces, your energy. And the last love message from this person, from your person, bottom of the deck. I will never have a connection like this again with anyone else. I know. And I'm seeing this truth. It's for sure. Here, what they're looking at in the moon. What is coming through, whether they like it or not. Beautiful Pisces, that is your reading today. Thank you for joining me at the Tarot Closet. I'll see you next time.